Hello, everybody. It's Liam here, and today I'm going to be walking you through my funnel and why I'm giving away millions and millions of leads for free for everybody to download from. And the reaction from the market right now is currently incredible. People are saying, "Hey, amazing. Why are you doing this?" And I thought I'd record a quick video as to why I'm doing this, the thought process, a breakdown of the costs, and basically operationally what it's looking like on the back end, and also like some of the outreach platforms and how I'm kind of advertising this now. So just to jump into it really quickly, this is the website that you can get free leads on. This is mtos.com/leads. Link will be in the description. And we were giving away millions and millions of Google Maps leads that are freshly scraped. These aren't like secondhand lists that you maybe buy in other locations. Like they're not secondhand. They're scraped within 1 to 2 weeks. We have the date here label as to when it was scraped. So like we have HVAC plumbers, tire shops, accountants, tax preparers, insurance agents, dealerships, chiro, doctors, roofers, real estate agents, oil change, physical therapists, vets, coffee shops, restaurants, limo companies, lenders, UK restaurants, deaf. Like I could go on and on. So we're on the process, and we've only been doing this for about 5 days, and I can show you the stats. Um, but yeah, so we've only been doing this for a couple days, and we have about a million odd leads as of right now. And if I come into here, so this is going to be the website. So a bit of a story time, right? Well, I've been kind of working around in the lead gen space for about kind of 2 years now, and I have a pretty good idea of what kind of looks good in the market, what looks pretty like meh in the market. And one of the things I was getting tired of is trying to beg, borrow, and steal for leads on a day-to-day basis. It was like, why do I have to go out of my way every single day to try and do this to make sure all of this stuff goes to plan and I have to generate leads and then close the sales calls? Like, why can't I just get warm leads coming in the door? People are looking to buy what I'm selling. And then and then I was just like, "Oh, how do I do this?" And everybody's looking for the same thing. And then it clicked. So today is the 15th, as you can see from my recording. Today's the 15th of November. And it clicked about on the 9th or the 10th. And I was like, I can just give away free leads. Like, I've been in this space long enough. As long as the leads are good enough, people will go to the site and it'll generate traffic. So here, this is my landing page, right? So this is I just have everything kind of built on Framer right now, and I'm probably looking to move. There's some bullshit going on with this like Framer crap, where it's like it's funny. But basically, this is the homepage, and this is just like the basic agency services, sending 200K to 1 million emails a month. We then have the pre-warmed up inboxes side, or probably going to be named just normal inboxes soon, or we're just selling normal inboxes. But this is another revenue stream. And then there's the slash leads avenue. And obviously, this is just a site. This is where we start linking all of the, how do I describe this? All the lead lists where everybody kind of goes to. And if I just go into the page views, so as you can see, we have like a lot of the traffic. This traffic here, a lot of it used to be YouTube. So obviously, I do have the YouTube, and obviously you're watching this on YouTube. So yes, I do have a YouTube, and a lot of this is coming from YouTube as of now. So these are the bumps. But then you see this massive, this absolutely ginormous jump that happened 5-6 days ago. If I go in the last 7 days, right, you'll see. Okay, so look, we had November 8, we got some views. November 9, it's like, okay. And then it just started flying. Like we got 82, 224 page view visitors is 143, visitors is 83, 125, 95. Today's 35. I haven't even done any advertising today. And we got 35 views. So this is the current status. This is where the whole thesis is coming from. And the idea is, and this is just to take away from this. Okay, so hopefully this works. Um, I've been studying a lot of kind of Roy Lee lately. He runs Cluely, and his marketing is impeccable. He's a controversial, like he's just so controversial, and it's amazing because it generates tons and tons of leads, and he's able to push the pattern on like pushing the buttons of lots of different people, and then it makes them want to try the service. And his thesis, and now my thesis as well, is attention, which I need to test, which is what I'm currently testing, is attention. Um, Oh man, I'm kind of sick. I also spelled attention wrong. So if you hear my nose, that's just my nose doing nose things. Um, Attention is equal to dollary dues, right? So if you can garner attention, then you can generate dollar dudes. And this is it. This is the whole thesis. And most, I think Hermosi said this, or one of them, I don't know. Uh, Most businesses like fail from just not having enough leads. Their cash flow is fucked. There's all this stuff, but generally, it's not having enough leads. And I'm in all these communities. Like transparently, like we're making sub 10K a month in and around right now. But like we're going to be pushing because I can already see this because I'm ramming a lot of stuff into this because I have high hopes, and like I'm going to be documenting this journey of okay we're at around this point at this stage right now, and we're building and we're getting this much traffic, etc. And this is market demand. And um, yeah, so where we're at this, he's like people that are doing like less than let's say 100K a month. All I ever hear is like you just need more leads. Like the advice is the same. It's you need to do more advertising, you need to do more marketing, you need to generate more leads. And there's no substitutes. Just generate more leads. And anything you're not doing that is not revenue generating or lead generation or sales is just is a waste of time. And I get very passionate about this because I dealt with this for a long time. I've been in this space 2 years now. So I know what it's like to have to beg, borrow, and steal, to have to send a ton of messages, run your own cold email campaigns, and have to generate leads that way and sales calls, and you have to try and convert them and then keep them on retention and then, like do all the services. Like I get it, all of it. Um, so this is the thesis that's kind of been marinating in my brain, which is attention equals leads. So my basically thought process is how then do I get a ton of attention? Like, what does everybody in this space need that no one is actually doing? And it's a well known it's a well known understanding in this space that everybody has a big fucking bank of leads. Everybody. I'm sitting on a ton of Apollo leads and like tons of databases that I scraped, and it costs thousands and thousands of dollars. And like I spent so much money scraping this data because well I need to run it for my agency clients. Like I know this because I've done this. So I was like, okay, everybody has this bank of leads and everybody is charging for leads. So why don't I just open source the leads? And it's like, I just like, it was so simple in hindsight. The idea is so simple. You just go here and you open source all the leads. All you have to do is you click this and it'll bring you to another, a Google Drive link. And then you can just download. You hit download, and you then get an overview of the CSV, and you get all of the data for HVAC for 76K. It was scraped recently from Google Maps, and then obviously people need other information maybe, but that's kind of down the line, and that'll kind of go into the plans of the video. So the theoretically like the thesis is attention equals money. What does everybody have? Leads. What is everybody charging for? Leads. How can I get leads for free? Give it to people. That's it. That's the whole thesis. It's not complicated. It's how do I get leads to people for absolutely free? And it hit home because and obviously this website says it all. Like I'm trying to base this off actual numbers and like queries and people coming to me and people are saying like, hey, I need XYZ. Everybody needs this right now. Right. And I'm actually demand constrained. Or sorry, not demand constrained. I'm time whatever the word is. There's like two different constraints or something. I have the demand right now. I just need to keep pushing the demand, keep marketing, and then I need to have the fulfillment operations, and the back end needs to be polished up slightly because it's been 5 days and I can only get so much done in 5 days. So yeah, I'm trying to base this off actual live numbers and off like people. And this is the last few days. This is the amount of people visiting the site right now. So it's obviously working a charm. So one of the main takeaways, and I'm going to keep going because I'm going to go into my like the breakdown of my numbers, the channel, like some of the messages I'm sending to people right now, and some of my future growth hack strategies that I'm going to be going into. But yeah, the thesis is attention equals money. So if you're in any market, you want to try to gather enough attention. And the goal for this is I want to have the attention of the entire lead generation market, all the internet money boys, I want everybody's attention on my website. That's it. If I can get everybody's attention on my website, it is unreasonable I do not make at least 10, 20, 30K a month. So I just need to generate a good enough lead magnet, a good enough site structure, and have enough kind of like capture offers that I make enough money from that. But I need to provide outsized value to the market right now. And I guess I'm going to be bouncing around here because there's a few different pointers I need to go through. But the general cost breakdown of how much it's costing to to set up millions and millions of leads right now. This is not it's not pulling whatever. The general cost breakdown is we have a VA, we have servers, and then we have software. right? And to be completely transparent, the VA currently is being paid about 500. This is euros, so I don't know what you guys want to translate that into. It's about 500 euros a month right now. The servers we have, so recently, so this week we were operating with 9 servers. So on Monday, I think I had 2, and then I saw the reaction from the market, and I said, okay, we're gonna ramp this up. So I brought it up to 9. So I think I bought 8. I think it was 8. Um, and then now we have 19 because on Friday, which is yesterday, I bought 10 more because I just saw the reaction from the market, and I'm just gonna jam as much leads into this as possible. Like I want to be the guy where it's like, hey, I need leads for literally any industry. Go to that. Go to his site, and then I want people to be like, holy shit, the amount of value this guy's providing is insane. It's just purely like insane. And then I also want to be like, hey, I have 10 million leads on my website. You want to have a look, man? Yeah, go take some leads for yourself. I have 10 million leads here. You just do whatever you want. But yeah, so these are 19, and these cost 50 a pop right now, which is what, like, fuck, I can't do maths. It's like 290, I think, something like that. So it's around 290-ish on this, and this is USD, so I'm kind of mixing numbers here. And in the software to scrape right now, we have a special setup, but this is free, so this is actually costing nothing for us on our end because we're running the servers and everything. So all in all, this is costing me around 8. This is euros. This is dollars. So fuck, like I don't know. It's like $900 or something. Like I don't need to be too like tits up about it. Like $900 a month. Like where I'm putting some money in, and this is already the biggest barrier. Most people do not want to do this. Like they wouldn't even want to put $900 into a project. We are giving stuff away to people for free. It's like like it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you do this? What? Like any rational human would say the output I'm getting is not the same as the input I'm giving. But there's long tail effects of this, and again, I'm gonna go through all of this for you guys. So that's the first one. So this is the actual cost breakdown. If I start scaling up servers, which I probably will, the cost will go linearly. And oh yeah, and the final thing is storage. So storage is actually a big thing because when you're storing this much data, it's actually kind of difficult when you're putting it into Google Drive. So the way we're getting around this, and again, this is a really funny situation, is I have a legacy panel. So legacy panels um, are the panels like Google gave out a long, long time ago, and I'm able to put emails on there, and each email on a legacy panel is kind of similar to a business email, and from that then each email gives me 30 gigabytes of storage on a legacy panel, and I think I have three of them. I've kind of forgotten. I think it's three, which is 900 emails. But each email is 30 gigabytes, and I filled up one panel with 300 emails, and then each 300 emails has 30 gigabytes of storage. So I have 9 terabytes of storage of just pure like drive terabyte storage, so I don't have to pay for it, which is kind of beautiful. Like you kind of have to work with what you have, and like I have certain things I work with, so that's also something that I've been working on. So if anybody wants legacy panels, reach out to me, I guess. I have a guy that sells them to me. But they also cost like a grand a piece, or like a grand and a half, like 2 grand. It depends. um yeah, depends on who you know. But yeah, so that's also storage. This also costs zero as of right now. So yeah, right. We're just gonna start digging into this. So this is the lander. This is the analytics. We've gone through the reasoning, which is attention equals money. The advertising mechanisms that I've been doing right now. So if I come to the MTOS lander, we'll see a couple, which is so Twitter's one of them. So Twitter's a big one right now. We're just doing giveaways, and yeah, so we're just doing giveaways right now. Like 900 views, 12 comments, 610 comments, 86 won. You can see they kind of changed because I got a bit more help as we went along. 677 comments. So that's one. But what I will say is, and I don't want to this is one of my growth hack strategies as we're kind of going through this. Um, I want to reach out to creators. So if there's any Twitter creators out there, and that's watching this, and you have kind of an audience, and you want to go viral, reach out to me. And the offer I'm going to throw out to you is, you can do a giveaway with my leads. So you can say to your audience, hey, like we have 2-3 million leads, Google Maps leads. Drop a follow, comment, and DM me or something. And what that's going to happen is it's going to grow your Twitter. You're going to get, so someone did this already, and they had 12,000 views, and they had 180-ish comments, I think, and it was beautiful because obviously most of them are follows. So he grew like 100 followers or something, and yeah, and basically he basically affiliated me within there, and he's like, hey, like the free leads are here, so the viewers or the commenters are getting insane amounts of value because again, I am spending like $900 a month to get this. Like it's not cheap. Like people are paying for this, so we're getting the leads, we're giving them the people, and then so the associations basically mean the person that's doing the giveaway is getting positively associated with generating leads. They get followers, and then me as well. I then get traffic to the site. So that's going to be a grow hack strategy that I'm going to be kind of looking into and looking to implement soon. So if anybody wants to attempt that, drop me a message or a DM or an email or something. I don't know. I'm on a couple of platforms, and we can do that. So yeah, that's that. That's for Twitter. You'll see here we have Facebook as well. So on Facebook, I have my VA doing outreach, and if I just come into here, I basically went into the Instantly group chat, this one here, or the Lead Gen J or the Mistrika, whatever. It doesn't really matter. They all have people, and I just sent them a message saying, it's like, hey, Ethan, I'm open sourcing 1 to 2 million US based Google Maps leads at mtos.com/leads, completely free to download and fresh as they come. If you or anyone else needs them, have a look. P.S. If you have any scrapes, I can run them for free. Just let me know. There's a wait list. That's the whole message. That's it. And we've been sending that out. That gets a couple traction, as you can see. Some of the sources are from here, 21 people. YouTube, of course, is also another main one. If I go into my studio, I can give you guys an idea of what my analytics look like. Um, oh, also, so on the YouTube side, there's a double whammy like YouTube approach here. It's obviously getting traffic from YouTube, but the other people that are coming from other platforms, let's say they come from Facebook, let's say they come from Twitter, and they don't fully trust me yet. At the bottom, I have like my YouTube linked, and then they'll click into this, and then like then you can kind of check out my YouTube from this point. So yeah, so if I come into my YouTube studio, let's hope this doesn't take too long to load. Um, yeah, let me see. Have a look. Okay, so yeah, we have a couple videos. This is Gmap scraping. That was just something I was recording. Um, I'm giving away millions of leads for free. How to book more calls with zero effort. If I come into analytics, which is the main thing, we've been growing over the last 7 days. So if I just go 7 days, yeah, so look, 78, 74, 68. So weekend is kind of trending down right now. And I also haven't, well, this one posted, and obviously we have another one. But the one of the main kind of touch points is the subscribers. So people that are coming to the channel now are subscribing because like they'll look at it, they'll go to the site, they'll scroll down, and it like they'll just sub because they want to know more because the value is so insane. They're like, okay, value from the site is good. There's a chance that the value from the YouTube will be equally as good as the value from the site. And if anything, they'll just stay in touch with the value from the site anyways, because I'll be promoting, of course, this kind of setup inside the thing. So like on Sunday the 9th, that's kind of like the first day we started kind of like dropping stuff. As you can tell, like it's just a big spike. So Sunday the 9th, there's a bit of a lull on Monday. I didn't do too much promoting, I don't think. Um, and then the 5th, 11th, so 5, 4, 5, 3. And then if I go in the last 28 days, you'll see it like it's such a stark contrast. Okay, so this day was kind of unique. I think someone referred a video, but ooh, my speaker just turned off. But it's such a stark contrast of like one video a day, like two subs a day, to like consistent growth of the YouTube for the last like 5 days. And obviously the hope is this continues and we keep going because I want to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. So if you want to hit the sub button, there's millions of free leads in the description. I can generate more positive associations. But yeah, if you want to drop a sub, up to you. So yeah, this is the general growth right now. And yeah, we're just posting a ton of content. No, actually, we're not posting that much content. We're posting some content, and yeah, and this is the general setup. So that's the YouTube. The other one is also LinkedIn right now. I have a automation set up with AimFox. So I basically scraped all of the Instantly group members inside of the Instantly group. I have a lifetime subscription to this, so I got kind of lucky. well, I would say lucky, but like some of it's luck and some of it's I was looking around. But basically, I bought it for like $60 or something like a year and a half ago, and I still have it. I haven't paid for it once. It's amazing, and basically, I scraped all of the instantly group members, and then within the DMs, it'll just connect with them, and then it'll send them a message, and the whole message is, "Yo, Sergi, I'm open sourcing 1 to 2 million Gmaps leads weekly at mtos.com/leads. Completely free to download and fresh as they come. If this is useful, have a look." That's it. That's the whole message. Um, and like I'm operating. So like if I was to just show you guys something, it's like everybody right now. So if there's other people selling leads or selling lead gen services, I apologize. Um, but I don't actually apologize. It's not like if I do this, it's not letting me drag. Okay, so like pretend this is everyone, right? This is what everybody looks like right now. They're all like inside here, and they're just like chilling, and they're like, "Oh, this is amazing! Like we're trying to get clients and all this shit." Um, and it's like, "Oh, I have to bend over backwards to like deliver for clients." And then like this is just me, and I'm just chilling outside of the circle. That's it right now. The offer is so amazing. Like I'm just here, and they're all looking at me, and they're like, "Holy shit! Like this is such amazing value," because I'm spending a ton of money to try and get this all sort of set up, right? So, and they're like, "Holy shit," because they're all coming to my site for leads now. And obviously, this I'm going to go into the monetization aspect as well, because that's like a whole different kind of worms that I'm going to have to open up. But there's a monetization aspect of like, how do I actually make money from this at the end of the day, other than like building the brand and having people understand who I am. So there's a few different monetization aspects. Let me see. Oh yeah, so AIM Fox LinkedIn. So yeah, so this. Sorry, I was just referencing this because the like when I send a message now on any of the platforms, like an outreach message, it's going to be so simple. It's like, hey, free leads, millions. Have a look. Do you want to have a look? Yeah. That's that's it. So it's not exactly rocket science as of right now. So yeah, there's so that's the general breakdown of. I'm trying to see if I'm missing anything. There's 7 from Google. I don't even know if that's people like looking up MTOS or something. Uh, there's Instagram. Fuck, that's wild. There's one from Slack. Oh, I think that makes sense. Wow, that's wild as well. But yeah, okay, so that's the general setup. So if let's go into like monetization, like what my plans kind of are. So obviously, I need to make money from this. Like I don't plan on like putting $1,000 a month into services, and I'm not going to get anything back. Everything is business and money, and I like to make money, but I also like to provide outsized value. So it's a give take, or it's a give. I don't know how that fucking works, but you know what I mean, right? So the way, or the ways I'm looking to go through monetization right now is, the first one is having inboxes. So we have pre-warmed up accounts. This is like our kind of like Outlook setup, along with we're also working with some Google. We'll have to see, but I basically, what this means is I turn into a reseller. So I capture the attention, and then I turn it into a reseller basis. Um, or yeah, so I capture the attention, I turn it into inboxes, because it's like you have all these leads. It's like, what do you do now? You obviously go and you have to go send them an email. It's like, okay, so like that's one. So yeah, that's this is like the pre-warmed up accounts or whatever. Oh shit. This is one of the setups. One of the other setups I'm thinking of kind of integrating will be also, I'm kind of jumping around the place here because I'm trying to map this out. I spent like all weekend, or like the weekend. I'm gonna like thinking over this in my head of like how we're gonna like operate this, because everything's kind of moving so fast. Um, but yes, sorry. Oh yeah, and I'm also going to have to put some sort of email capture system in here. So if people want the leads, I'll capture the email, and then the lead can then get sent to something. That's not very specific, but yeah, that. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so email capture, and that's going to be a whole other thing. The other thing I was looking to sell, or thinking of selling, is Google Map scraping services. So people have been asking me, and I've been like, transparently, I've been bouncing around on the price. So like, if I ever give you a price and it's different to what I've said, it's because I'm trying to figure out what actually makes sense. But I was like, oh, okay, like it's about zero point 0.8 or $1 per 1,000 leads for Google Map scraping, like specifically. And it's like, okay, that's kind of cool. It's like that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? So someone needs to scrape all, like that's one thing. But like most people are just getting the leads from like this, like the site here. So that's probably more of a long-term play. If people want to scrape specific countries, all that stuff, and I can kind of guarantee a result with that. One of the other things that I've been working on or thinking about is uh, the like getting the emails. So with Google Maps, the leads don't have emails. So what I need to do is I need to build out either some sort of process that will automatically get the emails. That's definitely one way of doing it. Or and like when I give away the leads, it'll have the emails with it because it requires money to obviously go to the site, scrape the site, everything like that. Um, or there's other ways of going about this as well, where sorry, let me think. I'm just thinking in my head here. Yes. Oh, yes, getting the emails. Or I scrape the list already and I then sell the emails to people. So let's say they're about to go download the list and it's like, hey, I have a list here with the emails. If you want, it's five USD or something. And it's like, yeah, like maybe if you want the emails, you can do that. Maybe if you want to go, like I would have it cheaper than everybody because I have the full list and I'll enrich it. So if you enrich it, it's going to be more expensive than if I enrich it, and that's because I have economies of scale and I have multiple people buying it. And most people, I think, would be happy to spend a couple dollars or $10, $30 on a. Let's say I enriched all of tires, okay, tire shops, and I was able to get, I don't know, 60,000 emails, and I can sell it for like $10. Like I think people would buy that. But again, these are all theses. I just need to generate attention first because now I'm just going to be experimenting. A couple other options I was thinking of is selling like clay templates and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds kind of like meh. I have some pretty nice stuff. Most of it's on YouTube, like transparently as well. So there's that. And I'm just thinking. The other one I was thinking is turning this into like a big SaaS. And this is like the long term play when I have like 10, 30 million like leads. I turn it into like a SaaS, and then I can just sell the SaaS to the market, and people can come and they can download leads, and obviously it turns into like a SaaS based platform. Because the only people on the market right now, from what I can note, like tell, is you're either using Apify to scrape, which can be kind of expensive. Uh, I actually don't have the exact pricing. There's Outscraper, which is $3 for 1K, I think right now, and I don't even think they give you emails. And then there's D7, which isn't, I don't even think that's Google Maps. Like they use a bunch of different databases. Like everyone else is really, really dog shit for like Google Maps stuff. And this is why there's like a hole in the market right now, which I'm kind of trying to, I'm like stick my, like, like the duct tape meme where it's like, oh, like that's a bit like that's the duct tape meme right now. So like that's me. I'm like patching up the hole and like we're gonna patch up the market. So I'm having way too much fun right now. With this video. Having way too much fun. So yeah, this is the general setup, and then kind of moving on towards the future. So I guess that was like some monetization aspects. I think there's a lot that can still be improved. Again, I'm 5 days in, so I can like probably do like a weekly thing of this and be like, because like stuff is changing so fast. Um, yeah, so stuff is changing so fast with the kind of future aspects of like what we're going to do. So we oh shit. So we went from 10 servers to 19. So this means, and one of the main things I want, and I'm gonna make this kind of bigger because this is kind of shit right now. One of the main things that I'm dealing with is operational complexity. So I need to figure out a way to automate this, like really automate this, because some of this is manual. Like obviously the scraping is automated, but then data transfer and automation, all that shit is just not it right now. Um, so that's on the radar. I want to make a database. Okay, maybe if I zoom in, a database. So everything is on Google Maps right now. If I was to go to my, let me see if I can show this to you guys. I think it's storage part two. So yeah, so as you can see here, this is literally all of the list right now. So like if you get access to it, this is what you're literally looking at. And I don't even know how much data is in here. Like I know. Oh yeah, also, like again, I'm bouncing around here because there's loads to go through. Like I think this video is already 30 minutes long. So if you've stuck around this long, fair fucking dues. But the current like structure of how we're storing the data is we have it on a server, and on the server we have to transfer it into the cloud somehow. So we just upload it to Drive from the cloud by logging into this email. Um, and as you can see, look, we have 6.47 terabytes of data, and we've already used 124 gigs, which is nice, I guess. So we just have a ton of terabyte storage. I say nine. I'm pretty sure this only has like 200 emails on it or something. So if I wanted more, I'd add more emails. So the storage thing, the storage aspect right now is we have a folder with Gmaps leads. The email is literally called storage at domain.com. This is the we just do it by date, and then we come in here and then we have this data size difference. So like, look, this is 58 megabytes, and this is the all fields, which is spelled wrong, but like, who cares? Like, it's good data. So the all fields data is very different to the overview data, because overview only gives you a high level view, but the all fields gives you literally every bit of information you're looking for. And the thing with the like all fields data is that you have more touch points and you can do more things with the data. I'm not actually sure what's in it, but I just know it's more valuable because there's more data points. Like, it's like literally a billion times the size. Um, and everybody on the site is getting an overview data file right now. The reason they're getting an overview data file is the if I gave all fields data, some people wouldn't like, physically would not be able to open the file on their laptop. Like, it would be insane. Because I remember, so we scraped. I think it was restaurants. Restaurants had 220. Let me see if I can find this. Maybe instead of just saying, I can probably find it. Da, 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 da. Restaurants. Oh shit. Yeah, look, it's 15 gigs. Like, what the fuck? It's like it goes from 384 megabytes to 15 gigs. Most people cannot handle this amount of data. Like, physically, they just can't, you know? So yeah, it's just something like we got to work through. So if I was able to create like a database where if people wanted to export, it would be more cost incurred on my end, but the consumer experience would be so much better. And then at that point, it would be turned into a SaaS. So there's that. But this is the storage technique we're doing right now. It's very caveman. Like, there's no fucking structure to this. But when I'm launching this stuff, I'm moving with speed, because with speed, like there will never be a time where someone like, this is the best time as of right now to work through this, like, guaranteed. Like, I've taken the market and I've gotten the attention of many of the people in this market. Maybe I say many, I'm pushing it, but some of the people in this market, and I need to just keep capturing attention till I have the attention of the entire market, and I cannot rest until I can confidently say, like, hey, I have a majority of the attention of this market. Like, it's a massive portion, and most of the internet money community knows my name or knows the domain mtos. Like, that's if that's the goal, then that's the goal. Like, we just need to keep going, and to do that, we then need to scrape as many leads as possible. And like if I was to become a hub and say, like, if two people are talking, people that aren't affiliated with me, or one knows who I am and one doesn't, and one's like, oh hey, like, I want to start a campaign for XYZ. I want to do debt lenders, I want to do cafes, I want to do restaurants, I want to do software. And he's just like, oh, hey, yeah, like, this guy, go to mtos.com/leads. He has all this stuff open source. You can go to, you can download it, and you can run your campaigns like pretty much immediately. Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where, to have my name known, I'm gonna have to just spend a ton of money and be able to say, like, I have 10 million niche. You can find any niche you want on my website. Come here, uh, and give and don't you don't even have to give me money. Just come here and just take leads. So, yeah. So that's the current other thing. Yeah, and I'm just trying to think what else top of mind am I thinking of right now. Oh yeah, and then there's the inboxes setup. So again, there's a couple of things that how I'm going to monetize on the back end. I think inboxes is going to be a heavy portion of that, because we have the Microsoft setup, and then we'll also have some Google, since I have a general. I'm in cahoots with some Google resellers, and I know that they make a significant portion of money from selling Google inboxes for a relatively reasonable price, and that's also another one. And yeah, okay, so this. We're gonna be doing the Yexstar GTM Insights. Jesus Christ, what a goat name! You can tell this is so scuffed, by the way. You can tell, like, I'm just moving as fast as humanly possible. I'll figure out afterwards. Oh, and I think one of the final points of advertising. Oh yeah, sorry. One of the final points of advertising, which I actually never, or I forgot to hit on, is WhatsApp groups. So one of the main ways I've been doing it is within WhatsApp groups. There are places where you can trade information, where like they'll trade data, and they'll just be like, hey, like you just be like, hey, this is how we're trading data right now. I have a list of ecom stores. Do you have a list of lenders? And you just trade the data, and everybody can kind of have access to this. And it's one of those things where people just go in and they take, and then they just kind of fuck off. So I flipped the script on its head by just giving insane amounts of value inside the those groups. And whenever I post in there, the traffic to my site goes up because people obviously are like, oh hey, this guy's giving away free data. I want to like steal this data, and people just think in that kind of like mindset, which is fine. People can kind of do what they want, but it also kind of supports me, supports my metrics, and gives me some visibility and credibility. Again, in this space, which is kind of what I'm looking for. So yeah, this is the general funnel breakdown. I'm probably going to make another one in like a week, I'd say, because everything is moving so fast. I want to be able to say, I think this week we're probably going to scrape between 5 and 8 million leads, just because we increased the amount of servers. Like it's insane how much we're scraping right now, and the VA is working like an animal. I'm also working like an animal. So yeah, between 5 and 8 million. My only ask of you is if you want free leads, it's in the description. If you yeah, just have a look at them or at the leads if you want. I think you might find some use for any of them, and if not, just maybe spread the word. Because anyone can gain immense amounts of value from this. So yeah, that's me. I'm signing off. Appreciate everybody here, and it's been a long video, and I'll talk to you. Bye.